Hello ladies and gentlemen, and this is Business Ghost here with another video on Rainbow Six Siege. On this video I want to discuss about the future of Rainbow Six Siege in the year 2020 and with year 5 and where I would like it to head and what it could possibly do in the future that could make Siege even more popular than what it is right now. With one of the main things is that Rainbow Six Siege needs to get rid of the season pass for year 5. Now the reason why I say this is because a lot of games such as like Apex Legends or Overwatch and some other multiplayer games right now, they offer free updates and free characters for everyone in the community, and Rainbow Six Siege has been doing this season pass for the past 3 years now. And at first, I kind of understood why it was a thing, and then for year 2, I still understood. But by year 3, I was a little worried that they were just going to keep doing it like that, because I feel like that deters new players from getting it. Because I've talked to a lot of people before about if they wanted to get into Siege and whether or not they've ever looked at it or heard about it, and a lot of times people heard about it, and you know, most of the time I talk to people, they say they have played it, or they say I wanted to get into it but it costs a lot of money, or like I don't want to spend that much money or time to get all these characters when they can just play some other game like Overwatch and they get all these characters just right off the bat for free. So I feel like that Rainbow Six Siege just needs to completely get rid of the season pass, and it needs to just go every now and then release a new character or a new map and kind of go at it at a slower pace than what it is right now. Reason mostly being is that I feel like it's kind of hurting the developers, because they have to have their time constraint when making these things, and they have to meet a quota because they can't be missing out on not giving everyone their operators and their maps that they need to get out every 3 or 4 months. I remember when Operation Health came out, everyone was absolutely furious because there was new characters or anything, and people were like, "Why, I just wasted my money." Even though the following seasons they had 3 characters for each of them instead of just 2, but regardless, people still got really mad about that. Personally, I think Operation Health was alright. I understand the complaints about it, because I feel like for a lot of people, it felt like you didn't really fix a lot, but for me, I think it did, even though it was just a small amount. And some people would like argue, like right now, that the developers are really time constrained with characters like Warden, for example. How his loadout is nothing new. It's just all weapons taken from other operators and put into his, and his gadget isn't really that well fleshed out. So it seems that they're also, I wouldn't say the developers are running out of ideas, but if they had more time to work on things, I think they could really pump out a lot of different characters that actually felt like they were, you know, missing out of the game, instead of just characters that felt like they were just thrown in just because they had to meet a quota. I do understand though, because Ubisoft, or maybe the Rainbow Six Siege developing team, said they wanted at least to have 100 operators in the next 10 years. So they want this game to go on for like 10 years, which I don't know how it will work, but I don't really mind that. But I also do think that they need to recognize that you can't just keep pumping these out every 3 to 4 months. Like eventually you're gonna have to take a break, or you're gonna have to take a break and come up with new ideas, because you're eventually gonna run out of ideas, and then developers are gonna need some time off, and you also need to go back and fix other characters. I did a video kind of recently talking about Tachanka and how he's completely unplayable. He's not unplayable. I don't want to say that he's absolutely unplayable, but he's kind of garbage. He's terrible. He's F tier. He's never picked in Pro League. I barely see him in ranked. Every time anyone picks him when I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege, it's just because it's a joke. You know, like they just want to joke around and meme around and shit. But yeah, like him in itself, they need to fix him, and they need to fix some other operators, and they need to fix other issues that play the game, that still plays the game even from like vanilla Siege, that I feel like they would have a lot more time to do if they just weren't constrained to making all these operators come out for people that buy the season pass. I also feel like having the season pass not be a thing, and now releasing characters and maps and everything else for free. I understand they put maps for free, but characters itself, they put out characters for free, that it would probably incentivize people to buy it more, so it could possibly increase the player base. People could try out more different operators and not be fatigued of the game and drop the game after a while. I know a lot of my friends personally, that they want to keep playing the game, but they just don't want. They want to play the new characters, but they don't want to buy them or anything like that. And personally, I played the game enough to where I was able to buy them all, or I bought the season pass. I think I bought the season pass for like year 1 and 2, and then after that, I just completely bought all the operators myself if I could. But some people don't have that much time, and honestly, I've been running out of time, so I haven't been able to buy all the operators yet. I still haven't even bought a Warden or a Knock or anything like that. So this could potentially help more players that want to experiment with different characters, and it could, make people want to play the game more because they can get these characters for free instead. I understand from a business standpoint why they wouldn't want to do it, but actually no, I kind of don't understand. If it was from a business standpoint, I think this would incentivize more people to buy it. Personally, that's how I feel it is. And another thing is, I think the game needs to implement all the other event modes back into the game, such as the recent Wild West game mode, and almost like it wasn't like Evolve, the Left 4 Dead kind of game mode they had with the zombies. I believe that was last year, but yeah, they should implement those back into the game. I feel like those were really, really good. They can be like their own separate game. Actually, I do realize the zombies mode, they're making that into its own separate thing, and that's going to come out sometime next year or sometime. There was like a teaser trailer for it. But at least have the Wild West game come back, and if they ever have any more event game modes, they should just release them and just have them stay on like the platform itself. Because, I mean, really, I know most people play the game for not for terrorist. Oh my god, most people play the game for multiplayer, but it's also nice to have that, like those other side event modes for people to play instead of just multiplayer and terrorist hunt, which is pretty much all there is. But again, these are just some ideas that I had popping in my head recently that I wanted to get out there on YouTube and have people that stumble across this video to discuss in the comment section what they really think. I've been looking online for what other people think, and this is kind of collectively what I think some people have been saying. It's definitely something I think that Ubisoft should take with Rainbow Six Siege to make it more accessible to newer players, which I know at this point it seems like it's hard to, but I mean, this game could just get potential, just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I already think it really has. I mean, I know a lot of people that play it, not even anecdotal evidence, I mean just statistical evidence suggests that Rainbow Six Siege just keeps growing and growing, and I'm hoping it grows pretty big. But I do want to say that like it has its faults, and I feel like they could correct these faults and make this game even better than what it is right now. With that being said, again, if you have anything to say or want to add to the video, please comment it down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe potentially. I'm hoping to make more Rainbow Six Siege videos in the future. Thank you for watching the video, and goodbye.